Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Delay Kickoff podcast.
It's not a podcast, it's a tier
I know
list.
it's not a tier list.
You're psyched. And today we haven't done one of these in a while, have we? We are ranking or tiering the 20 Premier League managers in these 5 tiers, as you can see. Or if you're on Spotify, you can't see. But that's why we're going to say it's complete shit, where basically retire. Average, they're meh.
Yeah.
Good.
Dean Smith.
They're good, good manager, good. Great, very good manager, nearly there, but elite. Oh, multiple league winner, absolute legend of this managing game.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
There we go.
Mick McCarthy has won a league multiple times.
So let's just ignore what Max is saying because it's not relevant. Let's start. We're starting with the bottom of the Premier League because this is in no particular order. And we're going with Chris Wilder of Sheffield United.
He's been good.
Put him in good? Why are you putting him in good?
Premier League management, he has been over his career, I'd say he's been great for his club, but good. He's
overall,
like a couple of sides.
Jamie, what do you make of it?
I feel like if we base it off his Premier League career, in his first season he was elite, and in the next season he's been complete shit. Yeah. So
I forgot Sheffield United won the league last year. Elite.
Yeah, no. But if you base it off what people expected for Sheffield United, they were elite. No one expected that, but now we are complete shit. So I think we should just take the average and just whack him in good.
Yeah, I reckon.
Take the average, but don't put him in average.
No, just take the average of those two.
Between, you take the in between, don't you?
Yeah, we'll just go in between. He's gone from really good to really shit, so we'll shove him. We'll shove him in good. He's good.
He looks like Chaz as well, so
he looks like Chaz. Yeah,
he does.
I'll tell you, he looks like you, big Sam Allardyce, and he's the next manager. Where are we putting the West Brom coach?
Over his career, he's been great, I'd say.
What he does,
what he does is great. So I'm going to stick him in great.
I wouldn't. I'd probably go good. We're going to put so many in good, aren't we? But I think.
I don't...
Go on.
I've always said I wanted to see him like managing a better team. Club, yeah. He got the chance at that and absolutely fucked it. So
yeah, definitely.
I think we'll put him in good because he's just got a really good record of. He's going to fuck that record now. We shouldn't have chose the West Brom job.
Yeah.
Would I want to watch
his football? Before they get down though, so he keeps his record.
Yeah, if every team played like Sam Allardyce's teams, I wouldn't watch football. But he's good at what he does, so we'll put him in good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
He makes the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, 100% record as England manager.
Yeah, good on him.
Somebody who doesn't have 100% record as England manager is Roy Hodgson. Get him in at the Euros.
Anyone
our manager at the last Euros was this fella, Roy Hodgson.
Average.
Yeah, he's not that bad at a manager.
He took Fulham to Europa League final.
Great.
I think we'll just put everyone.
Look at Roy Hodgson's career, yeah, mate. Great.
No, not great.
Look at what he did on the continent.
Yeah, but then look what he wasn't good at Liverpool.
I've seen it before.
He's not really been good or bad at Palace, has he? He's kind of been there.
I think he's really underrated as a gaffer.
I think he's a really good coach, but not really good. That's a slight exaggeration. But I think he's a good coach, but I just can't forget Iceland 2016.
Yeah, I can't forget that. But look at what he did with Fulham. He took him to the Europa League final.
That's true. That is true. But
look, yeah, but he also was complete shite with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and it is.
I think he's just better with smaller sides.
I don't know if we're going to
Milan as well. He's really good at building smaller sides into solid mid-table sort of sides.
Yeah,
I think we've fucked the list already. I'm on the ropes here.
Yeah, as well, because if you look at
we've got a good selection of managers coming up. Don't we?
I feel like we should just put him in. I feel like we should put him in good. Like
Yeah.
Put him in good.
We can always change it at the end.
But we'll say
good.
I don't want everyone to go in good, but
no.
But I feel it's best that we do that.
Right. Here comes one of the controversial ones.
Average.
Leeds is Marcelo Bielsa. I would highly disagree with that.
It took fucking 2 years to get Leeds promoted.
All right. Would you do it in
one?
Yeah,
but he's taken them from mid-table Championship to mid-table Premier League in 2 years.
He spent a lot of money doing it. I don't think people actually realise how much money he spent.
Yeah, but aren't a lot of the players that he has now players from the Championship?
Yeah.
Like he's taken a Championship team and made them quite a good team in the Premier League.
We'll say.
I think great. I honestly do think great. I think
it's great. Yeah.
If you look at that Leeds squad, there's not any truly great players other than Rafinha. I'm a big fan of him, and maybe Bamford who gets goals. That's not overall. I don't think that's that good a team. Give him a better team. I think he'd do wonders, especially to suit his style of play.
Yeah, I think if you go with defenders like Van Dijk and Diaz, he'd win a league.
Yeah.
Probably winning every game 5-0 along the way.
You can't put him in the
great.
You can't put him in the same list as Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not liking this.
You're not liking that Chris Wilde is one down from Marcelo Bielsa.
I don't know. I just feel like Roy Hodgson defines average. Oh, sure. Can you hear that bike?
No.
Oh,
that's Roy Hodgson coming for your blood. No.
It was in the frame.
Oi.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. We'll move on to Jurgen Klopp. Now, Jamie, we'll start with you on this one. Where's your mind at?
He's obviously elite, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can't really question it, can you?
Yeah. I think what he's done, similar to Bielsa, really, the fact that you look at that midfield that Liverpool have, take Thiago out, even though he's been crap for Liverpool. Like Henderson, Wijnaldum, they're not like world-class players. Yeah, but they were in a world-class team, and I think Klopp's done really well there.
Yeah, but you could argue that Bielsa's also done that with Bamford. And Calvin Phillips and
but it's sort of when I think about Klopp, I just think about how far he's taken Liverpool. Yeah, because like I feel like people forget where they were when he took over.
Yeah.
Like they were in quite a bad place when we sacked Rogers, and they were just basically a mid-table club, weren't they? It's basically like if Arteta now took Arsenal to Champions League and Premier League winners,
which he will do.
Yeah,
which is highly unlikely. But just going off what he does, he's elite every day of the week.
Yeah, totally agree. Pep Guardiola, I mean, is there any real argument? I think he joins Klopp there in the league.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, some say it's a checkbook manager, but that's just banter, I think.
There's quite a big debate on who's better out of them two, but
yeah, I think we might have that towards the end because what we've started to do with the tier list is tier in the tiers. So we'll do that at the end. Brendon Rogers. This is going to be an interesting one. Of course, he's managed Swansea, Liverpool, Celtic, Leicester.
What he did at Swansea was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Liverpool, he got a team that shouldn't have been anywhere near a title. He was a hair's breadth from winning them the title.
Or Steven Gerrard slip away from them winning a title.
Yeah.
Well, I say he's worked wonders at Leicester. Those players, they could have turned up for Club Puel, but he's done really well for who he's got with Leicester. So I'd say, we stick him up in great.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah, I think great. I think he's the sort of manager that would go to an Arsenal and bring them back to what they were. I think he's underrated as well. I really do think that he's underrated because
I think he is as well.
He's exceeded expectations with every club he's been at, basically. So I feel like he was perfect for Arsenal. I think they made a mistake getting Arteta in over him, but I don't think it is questionable whether he would have actually left Leicester for Arsenal.
Yeah. Now, Tuchel for Chelsea is an interesting one because I've said as soon as Chelsea appointed him, I don't think that's the right appointment. And he's come in, he's immediately laid out his philosophy. I think, they didn't really have anything going under Frank towards the last few weeks. But he's come in, he's ruthless, bringing Hodgson and Deich on, then back off. Chilwell's been, benched, even reserved occasionally for Alonso. He's ruthless. He's got a philosophy. I don't think he's going to bring Chelsea up to Klopp Guardiola level, but I think
he's got to go in great though.
I feel like if we're gonna judge him, like we're judging off whole careers basically, aren't we?
Yeah.
So would you want him? Well, we're sort of judging it off. Would you have him as manager now?
We're judging it off whole careers though. He's got to go in elite, surely.
If Solskjaer was sacked and Tuchel was 3, no, I wouldn't have him.
I feel like we've got to judge it a lot off his PSG career.
Yeah.
Was his PSG career a success?
No, didn't win.
I feel like I know we got to a final, but I feel like if you don't win the Champions League with PSG, it's a failure.
Yeah,
because of the amount of money they spend. You've got Neymar and Mbappe. I feel like you've got to win the Champions League.
If there was a tier between good and great, I'd put him in. I think if we put him in great, he's probably the bottom of great, and if we put him in good, he's probably the top of good.
Yeah,
it's just finding which one. I'd probably put him in good.
It'd be an insult to put him in good with the
Imagine putting him with Roy Hodgson.
That's a good point. I think great, but in terms of can he? I don't think he's going to win Chelsea a league title.
I think
he clip it. Right. I don't think he's going to.
I want to make a point here. I think all 3 of the people in good should be moved down one.
No.
Sam Allardyce is too close to Tuchel and Brendon Rogers, and so is Roy Hodgson. I feel like they are. I feel like when you think about average managers,
what about that?
Yeah.
No, I feel like Wild's got to go down with them. I don't. Is anyone going to debate it? I don't just want to.
Yeah.
No. I think
as long as this next bloke goes in there as well.
I feel like there's a lot of managers that can go in good, but definitely shouldn't be in great, and they're a lot better than Sam Allardyce, Roy Hodgson, and Chris Wilder.
So if we put him then down to average, are we putting Tuchel down to good?
No, I think he stays in great. I think it.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Stays in good. Stays in great.
Yeah, no, he goes in good.
No, I reckon he stays in great.
I put him in good
for now. He goes in good for now.
Yeah, we'll put him in great if this was.
We can only really judge him off PSG, and he's only had a few. He's only really had a few games at Chelsea. He could definitely move up to great soon. But I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean it could change
next year.
It could change by the end of this video.
Right. Moving on. I'd like to put Dean
to Aston Villa's Dean Smith.
Yeah, average.
No, he's good.
Come on.
I think we fucked it again.
He spent 100 million last summer, 200 million the summer before. He managed Walsall, Brentford, and now Villa. Right? What's he done in his career? He spent a shit ton of money at Villa last season, nearly got relegated, should have been relegated. Now he's got him fighting for Europe, maybe. I think Europe's the expectation if you spent over 300 million in your tenure. He's average, mate. He's average. I'm telling you, he's average. He cannot be put in the same tier as Thomas Tuchel.
I think there's a bit of a. I think there's more to it than like when you mentioned him spending money. I feel like there's a lot more to spending money when lower clubs spend money. It's about how you do it. It's not like Pep Guardiola. Like, see, if Dean Smith spends the money and does badly, then he gets the sack. But it's not like a big club like Guardiola spending the money where, like, if he buys Otamendi and it doesn't work, he can just buy Laporte.
He spent the money badly the first season he was in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, but he's developing the team, isn't he? Like, he's spending the money and they're slowly improving, and they've done really well this season. Because it's shown that if you can't just be a lower club and spend money and it's guaranteed success. You still have to be a good manager. Because Fulham did it 2 seasons ago. They spent over 100 million and they were awful and went down straight away.
Yeah.
So you can't just say he's a bad manager. He spent money.
No, I'm not saying he's a bad manager at all. He's a good manager. He took Villa up and he took them on the record number of wins. But I'm telling you, he's average. Like,
could Roy Hodgson and Sam Allardyce
see what happens this season? We'll come back to this next season. See what happens. But for me, he's average. If you're putting him up there with Thomas Tuchel, then I just don't. I really strongly disagree with that.
See, I don't know. I feel like Tuchel should go in great.
Mate, he's managed. Look at the
Can't
club.
keep moving Tuchel.
Right, move Tuchel into great and put Dean Smith into good.
Oh
That's my
God,
opinion.
You can't go above Chris
No.
Wilder, surely.
You've got to think that we're going to move these managers about at the end. So say Roy Hodgson's better than what we'll put him there. So I think
Mate, I'm sorry.
I put him in good with Tuchel.
You can't go above the likes of you
Yeah.
can't go above any of them because they've done what they've done on tight budgets. Dean Smith has spunked 300 million at Villa, and he's got them fighting Europe, but Europe would be the expectation if my club spent 300 mil. Do you know what I mean?
Well, was Fulham's expectation Europe when they spent all that money?
No, but they didn't spend 300 mil over 2 seasons.
Yeah, but they weren't that
pretty
far.
Sure, actually, it was their expectation. I'm pretty sure She Khan said, "Look, we're looking to really push up into the top half and maybe get Europe this season."
They wouldn't have said that in the first season.
That would be the expectation, mate. Like, I'm not going to lie. If my club spent that much money, I would be expecting Europe.
Well, Charlie, what do you think? So I feel like it's you're the decider.
I don't think Max's point is as barbaric as maybe we first thought it was. At the same time, I don't think putting him in.
You probably do only think this because you know I hate Villa so much.
This Villa team, you look at it like this. This Villa team, and I know we're doing history as well, but right now, this Villa team is better than Sheffield United last season. This Villa team is better than any Roy Hodgson team.
Same as that.
And I think this team is better than any Sam Allardyce team. And I think if you say it like that, then he goes above all 3 of them. Obviously, he's not as good as Tuchel, but we're doing tiers like that. I think Dean Smith goes in good.
One season in his career where all the other teams like Spurs and Arsenal were falling off. I can assure you, if Sheffield United from last season were playing in the league this season, they'd be a lot higher. And if you've got teams like Hodgson's Fulham in the league this season, they'd probably be a lot higher. Sam Allardyce's Everton would probably be having a crack at it.
Oh, that's questionable. Sam Allardyce's Everton were fucking shy.
No, I know they were, but that's exactly what the league's like this season. They'd probably be having a crack at it.
Well, why aren't Wolves as high as Villa then?
Because we're having a transitional season, mate.
Transitional? You got the same team as you had last season.
No, we don't. We got about 5 new players, mate.
But you've basically lost Jimenez, and that's about it.
No,
and you still had him at the start of the season.
We're going for a transition.
Whoa.
Why is it transitional?
Hang on, gentlemen.
Rumours have come out and said it's transitional.
Gentlemen, let's pause this because Nuno Espirito Santo is coming up. Let's firstly decide where Dean Smith goes. I'm putting him in good.
I'm putting him in average. I cannot believe you are actually putting him in good with Thomas Tuchel.
I'm putting him in
Dean
good.
Smith, who has managed Brentford, Walsall, and
let's review it at the end.
I personally think Tuchel should go into great now.
Yeah, you cannot put Dean Smith in the same tier as Thomas Tuchel. You cannot do that. That is just.
We'll review it at the end and we can tweet.
Right.
But resume the Wolves debate with Nuno Espirito Santo.
He's done a lot more than fucking Dean Smith for a start. And
yeah, but Dean Smith's doing quite similar.
He's not, because he nearly got relegated with them last year and the fans were calling for his head.
Yeah, but in the second season, he could be getting Europe. He's quite close to it, and he's battling with a lot of good teams.
He hasn't got Europe yet. Nuno Espirito Santo has got Europe and taken Wolves to a quarter-final in Europe.
Yeah, but Dean Smith could do that. Yeah, he's building a very good team.
He's building. He might well be building a very good team, but he didn't take Villa up, winning the league, and then getting Europe in his first season. He was battling relegation.
Yeah, but you can't just expect every manager to go and
he
take
spent more money than Nuno did.
You can't just keep saying that he spent more money when it's not. The difference isn't exactly massive.
Well, it is.
This is what teams have to do. This is what teams have to do. You can't really have a go at lower teams spending money. They're trying to keep up with the bigger teams.
They're coming up and spending, like, look at Sheffield United. They spent
if they're coming up and spending that much money, we should be challenging for Europe, and that's exactly what Dean Smith's doing.
I personally,
If he came up, spent that much money, and he was still battling relegation, then I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, he's failed. But he's come up, spent that much money, and now he's battling for Europe. So yeah,
that should be the expectation. Like,
he's meeting exactly. He's meeting expectations. So he's a good manager.
150 million spent in a summer, and your aim is to stay up and not finish mid-table.
But his aim's not to stay up anymore. He's doing really well, and he's already stayed up. It's not even possible for them to get relegated.
Are we trying to argue here that Dean Smith is a better manager than Nuno?
I think they're the same.
Oh my God, no way on earth are they the same.
Hang on, you were debating if Nuno should be sacked a few weeks ago.
A few weeks. I was never saying Nuno should be sacked.
You were very questioning.
I was questioning him. I never said he should be sacked.
Yeah, but the fact that you were questioning him, what was you saying about him a few weeks ago? When you lost to Southampton the FA Cup, what were you saying about Nuno?
I said, right, that's a bit out of order. He's put out a shit liner. All right.
I feel like at one point a lot more Wolves fans were Nuno out than they were in.
No way on earth. If you look on Twitter, you will find there's a lot of more fans with Nuno in. If you look at the polls that took place after that Southampton game.
If we had this exact same debate 3 weeks ago, I feel like it would have been very different.
No, I disagree. I think Nuno is clear of Dean Smith. You finished 7th twice in a row after being promoted with 99 points in the Championship. Spending
I feel like
Villa did in the January window that when they had Dean Smith in the Championship.
Yeah, but I just feel like Dean Smith's on his way to doing that. Because he's challenging.
He might well be on his way, but he's not currently better or the same as Nuno. Nuno is currently better than him.
They've both done very well because it's extremely hard to take. They're both in good because it's extremely hard to take a team from the Championship and get them challenging for Europe that quickly, and they've both done it.
But Nuno did it quicker than Dean Smith.
What, by a season?
Yeah, but the season we were in the first season back in the Premier League. And we got really good results.
Any manager that takes a team from the Championship and within 2 seasons gets them challenging for Europe.
They got slapped up 6-1 and 5-0.
What? Yeah, by you.
I personally am leaning towards Max here.
They're both good managers. They've both taken Championship teams to challenge him for Europe. Not many managers can say they've done that. Nuno might be slightly better because he's done it quicker by a season, but they've both done it. They both should be good.
He is. I'm telling you, he is better.
Dean Smith is not an average.
I think if you compare the Wolves team that got Europa League with Nuno and the Villa team that could get Europa League with Dean Smith, it's hard to say that, but I think Nuno's Wolves would edge it. And I really do like Nuno, and I think he's done wonders with Wolves, bringing them up, and I think is it the most successful promotion a team's had in so many years?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I'm not taking away from what Nuno has done. I think they should both be in good.
Yeah, they should, but I think Nuno should be above Dean Smith in good.
We'll do that at the end. We'll do that at the end.
I said put Nuno above Dean Smith in good because he did it a season quicker, but he should both be in good.
They were the same.
Should we put him in good?
No, I said put him above Dean Smith in good because he did it a season quicker. That's exactly what I said.
No, I know, but before that, you said they were about the same.
No, I think they should both go in good, but Nuno might be slightly. I said they're both good managers because of what they've done. They've taken a Championship team. No, he's not going in great. Fuck off.
Oh mate, come on. He's done better than Bielsa has.
I would.
I'm going with Bielsa. I'm sort of just going off what I think they can achieve.
I think Bielsa should move down to good.
Right. We'll review this at the end, and we'll rank them in their respective tiers for now, so we can move on.
Put Nuno above Dean Smith. Put him.
No, because we're going to do that at the end. I'll put him above now, but we'll review it at the end. But I would campaign for great.
What, for Nuno?
For Nuno.
Yeah, I would as well.
I'm a big fan.
Great.
Well, if it's 2v1, then he goes in great, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so after this season as well, he's still going in great.
Well,
yeah.
You think he's up there? You think he's up there with Brendon Rogers?
He's above Marcelo Bielsa this season.
Right.
Now, and Marcelo Bielsa's in great.
Right now, Wolves are on the turnaround, I believe, and it says a lot about a manager when you lose their best player, and the player that defines how they play, and they drop down the table. A lot of your fan base is saying, jog on.
Yeah,
and I think he does well. And, they might go on and lose the next 4 games and prove me wrong, but I think he's turning around, and it says a lot about manager if you can turn it around from that position. And I think that, you define a manager when their backs are against the wall, see what they do. Can they pull it out when they need it? And I think Nuno is slowly doing that with his hands tied behind his back because they didn't have Jimenez.
Yeah, he's worked incredibly well without Jimenez.
So
I'd make a case for great. I think he needs to be in great.
Right, we'll put him in great for now.
I feel like this is up there. This is like the youngsters tier list where we just had Wolves players way too high because Max supports Wolves.
No. I'm a big fan of.
He makes a case for great out of his full-time management career. But then, if you put Nuno in great, you've got to put Thomas Tuchel in great. I say.
Right.
Yeah, I've already said
Tuchel.
Yeah, we'll review that at the end. Right, Scott Parker.
Average. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, average.
Average for now. He's not had enough time to prove himself.
Yeah,
I think he could. I think if he keeps Fulham up from where they were, I think he could go in good. But for now, I'll agree average.
Yeah, Wilder, Allardyce, and Hodgson have proved that they're average.
Yeah,
but Parker is. Sorry, but Parker is. It's not anything against the older generation of English managers.
You just built that up like they've proved themselves. They've proved that they're average.
Yeah. Scott Parker will be. I believe he'll be good, especially with the Fulham team. Anyway, Don Carlo.
Elite.
Elite.
Oh no, I don't know it. Yeah, elite.
I go elite. For what he's done over his career.
Yeah.
100% elite. Okay, maybe not 100%, but elite.
He's below Pep and Klopp, but he's still an elite.
I agree. Max, agree?
Agree. Very
Mikel Arteta for Arsenal.
Good. Oh, great.
Going off this season, he's been fucking awful.
I think
the only thing you can really base him off is this season. To be fair, he won the FA Cup, didn't he?
Yeah. He won the FA Cup, so I put him in good.
Yeah. We'll give him it. But based off this season, he's fucking shite. He's complete shit.
Personally, I think he's very similar to Scott Parker in the fact that at the moment, I think he's at a stage where he's an average manager. But he will have time and he'll prove himself to be good. So I would campaign to put him in average for now. Because look, all he's done's won an FA Cup, and I know that's good, but they haven't built on that. And he's got. Okay, the Arsenal team isn't as good as maybe people think, but it's still, you got Aubameyang.
Yeah. When you look at Arsenal's team, you've got Aubameyang, Saka's one of the best youngsters in the world.
Yeah.
And at one point we were talking about fucking Arsenal for relegation, so. I feel like because he won the FA Cup, we'll shove him in good. But
we'll put him in good for now.
If we were basing it off just this season, I'd put him in complete shit.
Oh yeah, I mean as I said, if it was this season, then it would basically just be a league table of managers.
Yeah.
Ralph Hasenhüttl, Southampton, on a bit of a decline at the moment, but he's still a good manager in my opinion. Max,
yeah, I mean, you said it.
I would stick him personally. I'd stick him in good.
Yeah, I think.
I agree.
For him.
I agree. I think he's one of the ones that maybe a few more years we'll be seeing him in great.
Yeah.
Because I really do think he's a good manager. Yeah. And as I said, managers are defined when their backs are against the wall. Can he turn the Southampton team around? We'll wait and see. But I think for now, good.
If he could stop losing 9-0, then
that would help.
We could put him up, yeah.
Steve Bruce. Very interesting one, this.
He's got to be in complete shit.
Yeah, I think the bottom tier should be called Steve Bruce.
Your wish is my command. Sorry, Steve. Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
I think we should call it Steve Bruce, but him in average. No.
No.
East.
Steve Bruce has got to be in shit.
I don't know why he's managing.
Yeah, just stop, Steve. Just stop.
Yeah. I mean, excellent player.
Yeah. Respect to Steve.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as Gary,
but leave. David Moyes, who I believe this season is going to change that. You said great?
Yeah, look at his career, mate. Look at what he did with everything. Although he did get relegated with Sunderland, so I'd say good.
Good. I think he defines good, I think. Don't be fooled by this good West Ham team. I think this season, great, fantastic. But over his career, very good manager at Everton. Failed at Sociedad, failed at United, failed at Sunderland. Good at Everton, beyond good, great at West Ham. On an average of all of that, good.
I feel like United ruined him a bit. I feel like United put him in a bit of a bad place after that, and he's working his way back. Because I think if we just based it off his Everton career, I think we'd put him in great.
Yeah.
Because he got top 4 with Everton, didn't he?
Yeah.
We bottled the qualification, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and if you think since he's left, no real manager has got close to Champions League with Everton. So yeah, if we were just basing it off his Everton career, I think we put him in great.
I don't know. They finished 5th a few seasons back, didn't they? 2013-14.
What was that with Roberto Martinez?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean,
I
they've
like
not got top 4 since he left. But
yeah,
I'd put him in good.
Yeah. Never forget when he beat Wolves 4-0 over Zoom.
Yeah, I will never forget that. I will never ever forget that.
Jose Mourinho, I feel that we should be putting him in elite, but at the moment he's kind of, I think personally, it's hard to say what I'm about to say, but if he stays on and keeps performing at this substandard, I think he could drop down to great, and that's very controversial, but look what he's won at the moment. He's still elite.
Yeah, he's ruined his legacy a bit, but I think if you go off the past, I could make an argument for putting him above Guardiola.
That's the conversation we'll be having in a minute.
Right.
Speaking of above Guardiola, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, where we are putting the Norwegian hero.
Got to go in good. You're great.
He's got to go in good.
Yeah, I think good.
Mate, I think great, because he's really turned you guys around.
He's another one that, could be in great soon. To be fair, given the United job, I think he's done a really, really good job.
If he keeps developing us the way he has done, then I'm gonna be well in for Ollie in. I'm gonna be maybe moving him up to great, but I think based off what he's done, he has lost three semi-finals or four? I don't know. 4. Yeah, he's got 4 semi-finals. You can't really say great, can you?
I put him in good, but the debate with this tier list, as it is with United, is can Ollie push that ceiling that seems to be blocking the progress at the moment? Is there that next level, or have we reached the peak with him? And of course, we can't forget he got relegated with Cardiff, and some people seem to, remember that every single second of every single day. But we'll put him in good, nevertheless. Graham Potter, Brighton manager, where I think for me, upper average at this point. He's one of those that's similar to Scott Parker, that I think over time he'll prove to be good, maybe even great, but I think he hasn't done enough to prove that he can be on the same level as those 5, 6, in the good tier.
I think average.
Yeah. Jamie, agree?
Yeah, I could agree with that. The football that he plays makes me sort of want to put him in good, because you have to be a brave manager to try and play football like that with a lower league team.
Yeah.
I respect managers for taking a few risks with lower league teams, but not lower league, lower down in the league teams. But yeah, I'll go with average.
Yeah.
Nice. And finally, the big man himself, Sean Deich of Burnley.
I don't know because
I don't know because you look at his career. He's got relegated with Burnley before.
You look at good, and you think, yeah, that's probably where you go. But
yeah, but then you think, is he much better than Sam Allardyce?
Yeah.
Why?
I reckon average.
To be fair, he's got Burnley into fucking Europa League qualification before.
Didn't you say you wanted Sean Dyche as England manager when they beat?
I want anyone that's not called Gareth Southgate.
We should have put Gareth Southgate.
I don't know. Dyche would be dire to watch on England duty, mate.
Have you watched Southgate's England?
We're not coming back from that now. I feel that we should have a sixth tier that's called Gareth Southgate, and just bring an image in of him.
I want
good.
I want him in good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember the season he got 6 with Burnley, so we'll shove him in there.
That was a good season for him, wasn't it?
That is a very good season.
Right. Let's do the part we've been alluding to very quickly. Steve Bruce is the only one on Steve Bruce, so he can stay top of Steve Bruce. That's a nice little accolade for him. Average got 5 managers.
I reckon we move Hodgson up to the top. That's the right order, you know. And then move Potter up to in front of Allardyce.
I think it would be disrespectful not to put Roy top. And I'm not saying that as in he'll cry, but I think what he's done.
I think he would.
he probably would.
He might do. He might watch this.
Yeah. Does he have emotion, Roy Hodgson? What? I don't know why we're going in on Roy. No. I think he should go up to good just for that clip. That was a great clip. Are you happy?
Above Wilder.
I go personally. I go something like this. I'd probably put actually.
Yeah. No.
You can't have Parker above Wilder.
Yeah.
Yes, that is no. There we go. Nailed
I'll
it.
accept that. Wait, what's happening?
Oh, I fucked it. I was joking, but I fucked it. No, I think that's good. You know.
Yeah, I think that's the right
Hodgson, Allardyce, Potter, Wilder. Right, we've got our hands full with these 7. Right. I mean, you know, you two want Tuchel and great, so I think
we should move him up to great.
Well, okay.
I think Tuchel should be great and Nuno should be top of good.
No, I think Nuno should be bottom of great, and then you should have Tuchel up in great.
Yeah, I'd just like to make it known that I'm not the biggest fan of putting Tuchel in great, but it's 2v1.
Oh, okay.
Fair man. We'll put him in great.
No.
Right, so these 6. What are we doing?
Wait, so Tuchel's below Nuno?
No, we haven't done that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So Nuno, we've already established Nuno will be going bottom of great.
Yeah. Right. Good. These 6. What order? I reckon David Moyes could go nearer the top there. For me, it's between Hasenhüttl, Moyes, and Solskjaer. I think. Oh,
so you move Solskjaer up to the top? No, you moved Moyes up to the top because he's the original. He's originally.
Right. Right. Hasenhüttl or Solskjaer?
Solskjaer.
And then Hasenhüttl.
Yeah, and then Arteta, I'd say, because Arteta's.
No, I think Deich.
Arteta's got to be low
down. Yeah, look at Big Sean. Yeah,
I think that's a good. I think I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, hang on. What would you offer? What do you think?
No. I think that's all right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. We've established Nuno's last.
Nuno's at the bottom. I'd say
I'd campaign for that.
I'd say Tuchel in front of Bielsa.
No, I wouldn't.
I would because he had more success in Ligue 1 than Bielsa did.
But with PSG.
Yeah. If Bielsa at PSG, they probably win a Champions League. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think these 2, by the way, Tuchel and Santo, are probably the closest.
Yeah.
Of any one of these. And finally, right, I think I think we'd probably put Ancelotti bottom of that, wouldn't
Don
you?
Carlo's got to go bottom, yeah. And then
Sorry,
I think
Don.
that.
Please respect me.
Oh no. Klopp is not better than Pep. Pep has to go.
No, we haven't done that yet. Move out the way, Jurgen. Thank you.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
That?
I
Jamie,
could argue Mourinho at the top.
Do you know what?
Quick 30 seconds. Why?
I just think Pep Guardiola. I think Pep's taken over. Every team he's come into has been the best team in that league already.
Yeah.
Mourinho's done it with lower teams, like to win the Champions League with Porto, and he won the treble with Inter. Whenever I think about it, I always think, could Pep achieve what Mourinho's achieved? Because I think Mourinho could achieve what Pep's achieved. I think if you handed Mourinho the best teams in the world, I think he'd do similar to what Pep does. But I think if you you can't really judge it yet because he's never been given a lower down team. But
it's similar to the Messi Ronaldo debate.
Yeah. I sort of just think Jose could do what Pep could do, but Pep couldn't do what Jose's done.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's totally fine. I think
that's
Jose's bagged himself the best Premier League manager at the moment. I think
going off now. No, but we're
he's flipping in there.
Yeah, we're just gonna forget that. We're gonna go.
Guys, you've ruined it again. No, I'm joking.
Right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Jurgen, I think a few more years, a few more trophies could rival them too. But at the moment, still there. And Don Carlo, great manager. You're an elite, but sorry, mate. Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's any outrageous picks in there. I feel like most of the time when you see a tier list, you see like there's always one where you think, what the fuck are he thinking with that? But
yeah,
I feel like that's quite good.
Yeah,
I think we've done a good job there. Just to recap, then we've got Steve Bruce in the Steve Bruce category, which is the bottom tier. Then we've got an average going from worst to best: Parker, Wilder, Potter, Allardyce, Hodgson. Then to good, where we got Arteta, Smith, Deich, Huntel, Solskjaer, and Moyes. To great, where we've got Nuno Espirito Santo, Tuchel, Bielsa, and Rogers. And then to the elite, where we've got Don Carlo, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, and the elitist of the managers, according to this tier list, Jose Mourinho.
Mike, LUHGHT87.
Yes, get him on. He'd be absolutely loving it.
Now see if he comes on.
That's a solid job, boys, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm
solid
happy
job.
with that.
Is Jamie still here?
Yeah. I'm just looking at Nuno in great, and
Ah,
it's hurting me a bit, but
gotta be there.
Come on.
I have enjoyed this. I do love a good tier list.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah. We need to keep on the grind. I think they're nice.
Yeah, tier lists are more enjoyable than just the normal ones.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. We'll just cancel the normal ones then.
Yeah. I couldn't live without the conversation.
This is your highlight of the week. We all know it, right?
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching Maximus Promotions.
Maximus.
Where can they find Dean Smith Agenda?
On Twitter, Maximus Arville on Twitter.
And where can they find Nuno Agenda at Jamie Ogden?
At Jamie Ogden 21. You nearly said it.
Hey.
I got. Well, you are actually 21 now, so I mean, for that 1 year, it actually.
My name does actually make sense now. Why is Matt?
Sorry, Jamie, I've sent a message from myself.
Right, I feel like we should end it there.
Yes, we should end it there.
Normally we just go on and ramble for the last part of the video. I feel like.
Yeah. This is a tier list. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. What tier list we will do next is up to us, but we won't have a business meeting again. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Cheers.
Take care.